Hello. Good Thursday evening. Hello, everybody. That's a real tongue twister. Thursday. Bit of a tongue twister. Good evening. Hello. Welcome back to the kitchen, or my kitchen. Yeah, I'm wearing an apron today because I'm wearing white. So, you know what happens when you wear white. So I don't really want to be having to doing any stain removal this evening. How are we? Have we had a good week so far? I hope you've all had a good week. Hello Margaret, hello Kylie. So tonight I'm going to be making the squash and broccoli salad. It's off the UK platform on Cookie-Doo. Replacing the squash, it's actually called for butternut squash, which we know as butternut pumpkin. I'm going to replace that with sweet potatoes. Hi Chelsea, long time no see, how are you? So yeah, I'm going to replace that with some sweet potatoes, but I have put the recipe link in the live video there, so you'll be able to see what I'm doing. With the butternut squash, it asks to cut like 4 big large rounds because you're using a pumpkin. So I'm just using my little ones that I had left over from a couple of weeks ago, and I've just cut them into the rounds, and I'm going to do that. It does call for red onion. I've just used a little bit left over from what we used in our wraps the other night, and I'm going to use spring onions instead of the red onion because I don't have any. So that's just a good way to show you that you can substitute. If you use what you have on hand, make your life easier. Hi, I'm gutted. Oh, Jillian, I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope you're feeling a bit better. Oh, there's nothing worse, is there? Oh, you poor thing. I hope you're feeling better. I'm glad you're good now. Yeah, that's good. It's unfortunate. Hi Elizabeth, hi Melanie, hi Nicole. It's unfortunate. A lot of people actually missed out. So I probably don't have a lot of happy campers out there right now, but I do apologise. It was quite popular and it did fill rather quickly. So I will look at probably doing another one for those that missed out. So it turns out it was a good start to try out on Zoom to do something quite simple because I had a few glitches because I'm not very familiar with Zoom. That was the whole idea of doing it as well, because I do need to get a little bit more familiar with it. Hi Candice. So that I can do some virtual cooking experiences, which I'm going to map out for you guys next week. So we're going to be doing that, and it was really good too because I actually got to see your faces, like the ones that did join in. I got to, we were able to talk and stuff like that, so it was really good. You got to hear each other's voice, so like you hear my voice, but I get to hear you guys, and I got to see the faces and stuff, so it was really good. I really enjoyed Zoom. I think it's actually quite a great platform, so it was really good. Hi Eva. So I'll just start her up again. She's died. So I've pretty much, as usual, got everything prepped. So I've already done the part of the red cabbage. I've sliced that, and I've got the spinach in there. And like I said, I've used a little bit of the leftover red onion that we had when I made the coconut flour tortilla wraps with our black bean mix. So I'm going to get underway because this is what we're having for dinner. I've preheated the kettle as well because I want to speed this up. I want to get dinner on fast, so I don't want to wait for the temperature to get up on the water part. But anyway, let's jump in. I'm going to go into my week. Cookie-Doo is warming up. Well, okay, Cookie-Doo. You do your thing. We'll all wait on you. That's fine. Oh, jeez. We didn't have to wait much longer, so that was good. So here we go. It's the squash and broccoli salad. As I said, the link is in the live, in the description of the live, so you'll be able to get that afterwards. Hi Lainey, hi Charmaine. So I've doubled the dressing because we like quite a lot of dressing with our salad. So I've doubled the dressing. the quantities, and I've put it already in, so I'm not going to be doing all the steps. So it calls for 2 teaspoons of white wine vinegar, and so I've doubled that, so it's 4, so you just double it if you want more. 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard, 1 teaspoon of runny honey, another tongue twister, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and we're going to do the 2 pinches of sea salt and 2 pinches of black pepper. So the dressing goes in first, so I'm going to get that underway. So as I said, everything's already in here, and I've doubled it. I'm just going to scrape that runny honey out, yeah? Get that last bit there. You all had a good week so far? I know I asked some of you earlier, but we've got more people joining in, so I just thought I'd ask you how your week's been so far. I went out today and did a little bit of shopping and spent some of my birthday money and birthday vouchers, and I had a ball. It's great. Great retail therapy. I love retail therapy. 1, 2, and let's do a little for good luck. Why not? Why not? And we're going to need 2 pinches of black pepper. 1, 2, maybe a little bit extra for good luck too. You know. Oh, it smells yummy already. So if we're going to mix that up in the bowl for 10 seconds on speed 5. So that'll give it a good whiz. Hello Karen, hi Justin. Oh, Justine, Louise, sorry. Hello Ellen, hello Kate. Welcome everybody. All right, it's telling me to scrape down the sides in the mixing bowl, because it's going to probably do another mix. I'm just going to scrape that. I'm really looking forward to this. It's that kind of weather too today, where I just felt like a salad. And you know, like I said, I'm trying to cut out those carbs as much as I can, but my God, aren't they a killer? All right, so another 3 seconds on speed 5, and then we're going to transfer it into a jug. Hello, Renee. Okay, we'll get all that into the jug. There we are. As you know, I always get it off the lid. So there we go. There's our dressing already made. And the good thing is, once again, no washing of that bowl. So all those nice flavours are going to also go through the onion when that comes out, and then the onion we're going to put into the salad, and then we're going to cook the sweet potato in replace of the squash and some broccoli. And I'm also going to show you, I'm adding in a cup of peas as well, for just adding in the peas for some protein. It'd be really nice actually with some boiled eggs as well. Yum. Stop it. I'm really hungry. Probably most of you have already had dinner, especially everyone from the eastern states, yeah, I suppose. What'd you have for dinner? For those that have already had dinner, what'd you have tonight? What did you make in your thermi? Hi, Renee, hi. Hi, Ellen. Thank you. Hi, Pamela. All right, so that's our dressing. You can't see, there you go. That's in the jug. I'm just gonna set that aside. Definitely double that, guys. So I've just quartered the spring onions, and I've used 50 grams. Like, it does call for 50 grams of red onion, but I'm gonna use some spring onion. Like I said, just substitute with what you have on hand. It's no big deal. So that's transferred, we've set that aside, we've put in our 50 grams, it says red onions, but like I said, I'm using the spring onions, and I've cut them into quarters, yeah? Oh, are you? Hello, Charmaine, hello, Mel. What are you eating, Pamela? Do tell, come on. I'm going to chop that for 3 seconds, speed fast. Then I'm going to add it to the bowl with everything in there. And it's going to have those flavors, going to soak up those flavors of the dressing, which will add some extra kick there to those onions as well. I think my husband's home. I can hear the door slowly creeping in. He's like, thinks he's got to be quiet, but I can hear him. I'm sure he'll rear his head in and say hello. We'll just get all that onion out because it says to transfer the onion to the bowl that you've already prepped with your spinach and red cabbage, purple cabbage, red cabbage, purple. I call it purple. I think they've called it red in the recipe as well. There he is.
Hello.
Hello.
This way?
Hello. Did you have a good day?
It was busy.
Yeah.
It was busy.
Oh,
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
hello, ladies and gentlemen, if there's any gentlemen watching. I missed the someone's had sweet and sour pork. I missed that. But I got the end of it, but I can't see who it was. Dessert, sous vide. Oh my, did you sous vide the strawberries and killer vanilla ice cream, Pamela? Oh my God. Clever. That killer vanilla ice cream is the bomb. I'll be making that for Christmas. That's for sure. And then I'll be drowning it with my Bailey's my Bailey's custard that I make for Christmas. So I've got those onions in there. So we're going to go to the next step. We've done that. What is it telling me now? Hang on a minute. Yeah, we've done that. The onion. No, we don't need to do that because they're already cut quite down. But that was for the step if you're going to use your red onion. They want you to cut it more. Oh, Pamela, yum. Do tell us how you did that. Very interesting indeed. All right, so 700 grams of water going in. And as I said, I've pre-boiled the water because I don't really want to wait. You've got to cook it all, but I'm going to cook it all in one hit. There is 2 separate cooking steps, and once you know me in the broccoli part, you know, it's saying to cook 15 minutes. We'll get there, but it's like, no, I'm not cooking my goddamn broccoli. I'm not doing that for 8 minutes. I mean, it will turn into, I could bloody make a patty out of it. You know what I'm saying? So we've got our water in. Place the aroma dish into position. So we're going to cook these potatoes for a good 10 minutes into the dish part of your Varoma. Recipe on Cookie Doo. Thanks, Pamela. Yes, well, I have to get a blade cover. I'm not fortunate to have a blade cover yet. I think it's because I don't, you know, eat meat. So I think, why would I bother? But I'm going to have to get it anyway. So there you go. That'll be a great excuse to when I first get it, and I'll try it out with that recipe. The straw. Oh my God! Stop it, Pamela. You're distracting me with that. Oh, sounds absolutely delicious. And I love her ice cream. It is absolutely the bomb. It really is. It used to be, I believe, was in a. I know it was. No, it was never free. It's in her cookbook. That's right. Yep, that's right. Don't mind me. Just thinking of someone else. All right, so I've got all them in there. I'm going to pop the lid on. We'll take this little measuring cup out so that we can pop the lid back on. Get that in. That's on. Same, put the squash in there. So you've got 4 slices of butternut squash, which would be your butternut pumpkin for us. washed with skin and sliced into rings, 1 centimetre thick, then halved. So approximately 400 grams. So I've actually got 400 grams of sweet potato here. So keeping the tray off, lid on, we're going to start cooking that. So cover the Varoma with the Varoma lid, and then we're going 15 minutes, speed 1 on Varoma. So I'm going to keep a little eye on the time. So we'll do that because then I want to add in, when I'm going to add the broccoli in, I'm going to add, yeah, that's a good idea. Use the basket, couldn't I? Yeah, good idea, Pamela. Good tip. Everybody, see Pamela, she's got great tips. Right, that's the dressing. So I'm going to just quickly pour the, actually, I've got it quickly. I'm just going to cut some of these florets down a little bit, because I know I've got a few big chunks in here. And you know, no one wants to sit there and eat your salad and get a and chomp on a big thing, do you? Well, no, I don't. Hello, everybody. All right. Let's have a look at that one. That's cut you down to. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Chuck that back in over here. So that's ready. I'm going to put them now on the. I'm going to put the peas in there first. So I've just put a cup of, like I said. Oh, good stuff, Pamela. Good stuff. Right, so I'm going to get that all ready now, so that'll be ready to go. Put that there. Just get them down a little bit, stem side down, so they cook through properly. Let me get them in there. So yeah, just put that aside. So as Gillian was saying about, she was unable to make the breadstick workshop. That was quite popular. I didn't expect it to be that popular. So I was very, very grateful. Thanks for that. And I know I'd said in the event that I was going to share some photos. But the truth is, when my husband got home, we were testing them and quite a few went missing. But anyway, I just want to show you quickly, because I've got to make some more for a picnic on the weekend. Anyway, so these are the breadsticks. Again, look at this little one. It's hilarious. But that's what's left. But we will do another one because it did prove quite popular. And in it, I discussed, like, people were asking, you know, what to use them for, the breadsticks and what have you. Obviously with dip, cob loaf dip was the best, so I've shared that recipe again. My recipe, the cob loaf dip, in the event. You can find it on the page as well. Just sort of type it in and search for it. Just type in cob loaf, you'll find it. And I was talking to them that when I had some left over, some of the dough, I thought, you know, it'd be really good. I said, you could even like make crackers out of it. And then I was like, oh, and I told them I'm going to do that afterwards, and I did. And I tell you what, they turned out like, you know, the cheddar flavoured shapes, Arnott shapes? Holy dooly. So I think we're going to, so that's them. I made a heap of little crackers, so that'll go for it with another dip on the weekend. And going to be doing a little cob and take that. Well, I've got to make little breadsticks, obviously. So I've got heaps of dough, but anyway, we'll cover that another time when we do that workshop again. So I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about that, because I know some missed it, but we will do another one, so it's all good. Because I need all the experience I can get on Zoom, let's face it. Right, just checking that. That's all good. That's all good. How are we all there? Just checking. So the rest of this recipe at the end, when it all comes together and we've cooked the broccoli, and while I'm using peas, I'm adding peas to it because it pleases me. Get it? You know, anyways. Someone's laughing. The hubby's laughing. That's good. And then at the end, it asks for 2 tablespoons of sesame seeds. I'm also going to add in, because if you were using pumpkin, the butternut squash pumpkin, you would add in, I would have anyway, I'm going to add in some pumpkin seeds, and I'm also going to add in some sunflower seeds as well. So I'll show you all that when we get it all together. Hello Michelle, how are you? What else has everybody been cooking? You're also quiet in the comments lately. Now that I've got time to read your comments, I can't, there's no comments. Usually when I don't have the time, the comments are flying off the chart. It's Murphy's Law, isn't it? Murphy's Law. Always the way. We got anything planned for the weekend? Or maybe my connection's slow, I don't know. Any plans for the weekend? Anybody? We've got quite a busy weekend coming up, which is quite unusual. I'm just going to stop that in a second. I'm going to stop it. And just want to check them because they are little. Oh, who needs a day spa? Yeah, oh, that's good. They need to keep cooking a little bit more. I'm glad I preheated that kettle though, I can tell you. I'm actually going to put it up to speed 2. Get it going a little bit faster. That's a word. Mushroom, oh, I love the mushroom risotto, Margaret. I love it. I absolutely love those flavours. It's so good, isn't it? I add peas to that and spinach to that, and we used to add chicken to it. It's just such a versatile recipe. You can even add any veggies to it, really. I love it. Yum. I missed the comments. Hang on, I'll see if I can. I missed that. Cover in your Varroa. Oh, that's great. I think that was Mel that was saying she's getting more confident with her Varroa now. That's fantastic, Mel. And you made some Nutella for the kids, but popped it into the old... Yeah, I see a lot of mums do that, even with like the tomato sauce and the mayo and everything like that. They pop it all back into the old... I think that's very, very clever. And they don't know the difference. They really don't. Made the almond and blueberry muffins from the low carb. Yeah, I want to do that too, Pamela. I finally went and got some monk fruit sweetener today. So I'm going to start doing some of that. And with you guys, start doing... I saw... Did you see the boozy iced coffee? Was it the boozy iced... Yeah, but, oh Lord, that's going to be great. Can't wait to have that. Okay, I'm going to see if I can jump on here as well and see your comments. Oh, looky here, I'm getting cleverer with this. Oh, the unfried fried rice. I haven't tried that one, Mel. I've done the Chooks fried rice. I use I think it's a kid's recipe in the Hip Hip Hooray, I think. Right, we've got 6 minutes to go. I just want to check. Those. Yeah, that's good. Whoa, we might be going the whole 15 people. We might be going the whole hog. So usually sweet potato cooks a lot faster, doesn't it, than normal potato, I find, anyway, but yeah. And how did you find the muffins, Pamela? Did you like them? can't wait to try them. Hey, I tried the Mexican scrambled eggs, and we've tried the iced mocha. The iced mocha was like, ooh, I wish I didn't share it. It was really, really yummy. It was so good. But the Mexican scrambled eggs, yeah, that was an epic fail in the Thermi. So I found a recipe on the UK platform that does scrambled eggs. So I'm going to try their cooking method and have a play. And if that works, then that's what I'll be doing. I'll be changing it because that does not work. You just get runny eggs. That's not good. Not good at all. Yeah, had an egg. Oh yes, you don't eat meat. That's right, Mel. Yes, that's right. Yeah, that's what I do. I just added heaps of extra veggies and lots of cabbage. Oh, yum. We had fried rice the other night, so I had some rice left over from something else. And that's what I tend to do. If I think, if I can't, what can I cook tonight? I can't really. And then I think, oh my God, I've got that but I've got that rice in the fridge. I'm going to make the Chooks fried rice. And that's what I do. And I've already got the pre-cooked, so I'll just make all the mixture and the veggies. Hubby thought they were a bit too healthy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Too healthy, hubby, too healthy. I'll have to give them a whirl. I'll give them a whirl and try them out. I'm looking forward to it. There's lots there that I want to do. I want to do the prawn tacos. I want to do the prawn arrabbiata as well. That looks really good with the zoodles. Oh my God. Salivating. I love prawns. Love, love, love. I'm just going to check them again. So yeah, as I said, guys, I'm going to start doing some virtual cooking experiences over on Zoom. And of course I will put those events up on my page. And then you'll need to message me via the page to get the link if you want to come along. And I'm also going to try and find one night a week where I can do a cook along on Zoom, where those of you that have your thermo, we're going to get some more use out of it. Those that need some more inspo or anything like that, we're going to go and do some cook alongs. I'm going to choose the recipe, and then you guys grab the ingredients and we'll do some cook alongs together. And it'd be really good. Like I said earlier, it's really good to put your faces and your voices behind it, because you can hear me, but it was really good having a chat to the ladies last night. It was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. It was great. So I think we're going to go the full 15 with that. But we're not going 8 minutes with the broccoli, because then it will just be like a pea and broccoli. You can make a patty out of it, almost, with some chickpea flour. Now, there's a thought. I just had a recipe idea. Don't you love that? It's like when I was doing the breadsticks yesterday, and I was like talking to the ladies and saying, you could do this, and they're asking, what could you do? And I was like, you could even, really roll this out quite thin, or, however you like your crackers. You can make crackers. And then I was like, so straight away I did some of those. So that's why. Yeah, and I loved them. They're really good. Really good. And did anyone say what they're doing in the comments there for the weekend? Oh, very quiet. You know what? Everyone's, because it is thirsty. See, it's such a tongue twister, isn't it? Because it is Thirsty Thursday. Everyone's down at the pub, probably enjoying this beautiful weather. I know, that's where I should be. I think after this and after dinner, I might sit out the back and have a little bit of a cocktail myself. Not much, Pamela. That's a shame. I heard it's going to be quite hot this weekend. Am I right? I haven't checked the weather. I heard someone say it, and they said it's going to be really hot on the weekend. And I'm like, I better brace myself. Yeah, I'll get there. We'll acclimatise, we'll get there. I know, that sucks, Mel. Can't go to regional either. That sucks. I just think it just needs to just, oh. Anyway, I don't get political here. But yeah, I'm just not for it. I'll just say that. I'm not for it. High 30s tomorrow. Great. I'm going to get out in my garden very early then in the morning. Very early. Very early. Well, that's okay. I've got an appointment around 9 o'clock, so I will get out there in the early and give it a good water, good fertilise. Anyone sort of garden savvy? Because in Busselton, I'd be honest, we didn't have much of a pest problem, like with insects or anything like that. My veggies were very good. I didn't get eaten. But here, I can't seem to keep on top of it. I bought watercress and, oh yeah, my aircon works. It's a beauty. It's a ripper, Pamela. But yeah, my watercress, I bought it, planted it in its own pot so that it can, get a lot of water. The whole thing's been annihilated. Like, it's gone. I just can't keep on top of it. The caterpillars are like these black and yellow looking caterpillars. The snails, I've done everything, sprayed, and I don't normally like to spray, but I've had to because of the pest problem and the insect problem and everything. So anyone out there that is garden savvy, like growing veggies and stuff like that, which, I've done a lot of research on it too, and everything I've used, it just not seemed to be working. So my husband suggested perhaps we go to like a proper garden centre and talk to someone. And I've even on the gardening groups in WA and asked them and shown pictures and stuff as well. But I just don't seem to be able to keep on top of it. It's like they're just like my kale. Like it's trying to grow, and then as soon as it starts growing, it's just being gnawed. And I just don't know what I'm doing. I just really don't, and it's baffling because I've never honestly had this problem. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. So if anyone's got any suggestions there, you just got a dog, she loves you. Huh? Oh, the good old doggies, eh? Yeah, they might have taken up to digging. It's frustrating. All right, so now we've got the next step. We're going to cook our broccoli. So we've inserted the Varoma tray. I've already pre-weighed the broccoli. It's 200 grams of broccoli florets. And like I said, I've added a cup of peas. So now we cover that with a lid, and it wants to cook for 8 minutes. I'm going to go speed 2. And it's telling me now to add the spinach leaves and the purple cabbage to a large bowl, which we've done. I'm going to go up to speed 2. And I'm going to change that time. We're going to go about 4 minutes, and we're going to check that at 4 minutes and see how we go. Yeah, mine love the plants too, but we've got some fencing around the garden because they're high-raised garden beds anyway. But they were jumping in them when we first got here. As soon as I sort of sown some seeds, and they know every time, and they used to do it back at Busselton too. And so we've got, we bought a heap of what we do, is like it's the pet little cage that you get from Kmart, and we use them like as a fence all the way down. So they can't get in there, and they don't jump that because they've always been afraid of that little fence even since they were puppies. So that's pretty good. But yeah, because we haven't got grass down yet down the side, so they love digging in the sand, and oh my God, they're just filthy, absolutely filthy all the time. Does she really? She still gets to... What sort of dog do you have? Wow, we're lucky then, yeah. We're lucky, I suppose. Because they don't jump them. They've been afraid of them since, like I say, since they were puppies. So we're quite lucky in that regard. I do not... That'll cook nicely. It's so going to be yum. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Hello, Christine. Welcome. Oh, poodles. How cute. I see myself with a little white fluffy poodle in my later years. I really do. Don't know why, but I do. But then I said, no, I'm not going to have a little dog. I'm not going to have dogs again in my later years. I'm just not. Because it's too hard. can't get anyone to, you know, look after me, want to go on holidays, and then I don't want to put them in kennels because it just kills me. Oh, no, I can't do it. Can't do it. I just can't do it. No. Just keep an eye on that. Because you know I do not like my broccoli mushy. No. Well, the dogs have gone running somewhere, so something's happening. Something's exciting in their world. Yeah, so if anyone does end up watching this replay, and is garden savvy, and you hear my little pest and insect problem, please help. I don't know what I'm going to do. And I'm out there like every day guarding it and looking for these little caterpillars and pulling them out, and oh my God, even like, I didn't even have a problem with my nasturtiums there, and now I've got all these, like, you know, the little cabbage moss, the green little things, and they just eat. Oh, it's gone crazy. It's just crazy. Yeah, no, it's hard, Mel. It is hard. It's sort of, you know, we used to put them in, we used to have a dog sitter back in Bustleton anyway, and that was, well, we got that after having a very bad experience with the kennels once when we went to Bali, and we let them go into a kennel, which was the first time ever that they went into a kennel. So we usually would get friends, they would look after them, and then we got a dog sitter after the kennel incident. But the one time I reluctantly let them go to this kennel because everyone swore they were great, my dogs came back skin and bone. And my poor boy, the eldest one, he wouldn't come to me for like a week, and every time I went to go near him, he sort of was like, you know, he sort of cowered down, and it just broke my heart. Honestly, it broke my heart. And it was never again. So, yeah, they didn't get a good phone call from me, I can tell you. So it's going to cool down. You don't have to do that process. You can stop that when it says cooling down for 8 seconds. And make sure you always turn your tray away from your face as well. Even though we all like a good steam, we don't want to have any issues there. I'm just going to, yeah, see, that's perfect for me. Perfect, I say. All right, I'm just going to manoeuvre some things around. Put that there. We're going to use that as the trivet. I'm going to take her off. All right, and let's put this baby together. Yes. But you've got to cool this for a few minutes anyway. So I'll just move you over there gently, Bentley. And we've got the salad here, so we've got that onion. So I'm just going to go in with my fingers, Yeah, I know, Mel. I know it did. I know it did. Don't you worry. Yeah. It was terrible. Honestly, it was really terrible. But the funniest thing was, when they knew when we came, they were very excited to see us, and they ran straight into our car, and just jumped straight into the car. Poor darling. Oh, it was terrible. But yeah, it took him a good week to come back to himself, over a week. And even Molly, nothing really phases her most of the time. She's pretty cool. But yeah, she was even a little bit funny too. And they both were. They were both skin and bone. Skin and bone. I was absolutely mortified. So yes, like I said, they didn't get a nice coal. They deserve what they got. Let's put it that way. So we're going to just go next, and it says transfer cooked broccoli and spinach to a serving bowl. So it's basically saying we can put it all in here now. Did it? Yeah. So you can have it warm, like, you know, chuck it in there and get it on. It'll melt all that spinach, wilt it down. So we will put the broccoli. So we'll just air it out for a little bit. I'll put the board here, the broccoli on there. Well, that potato's cooked perfectly. So yeah, you did need the full 15 minutes there apparently. So there you go. There you go. No probs. It's no probs. No problem. Right. Let's just do it. What I'm going to do is put the peas and the broccoli in first into the salad. Put you there. Just going to drain off some of that water. Get that in there. Put this over here. Give it a good mix. Mix it, so mix a lot. Or mix a lot, mix a lot. We've got to get my hubby in to do a little, I think when he has used it, whose hubby uses their thermo? Mine has, he's used it quite a couple of times, and I did say to him, we've got to get him on. What do you reckon? Let's get him on and do dinner one time. We'll do it on a weekend, because then he's got more time to do it, obviously. So I'm just mixing that all in. Mix it all together. Give you a little goo. You see that? Not yours, Pamela, my gosh. You got to get him on that machine, girl. So we're going to do the 2 tablespoons of sesame seeds. Actually, I'm going to say, no, I'm not. I'm going to put it all in. You can add extra in your own bowl, like when, to garnish it. I'm going to do that. I'm just going to do a tablespoon of pumpkin seeds, because we've got the sunflower seeds as well. Now this isn't part of the recipe, this is just something I'm doing. Your hubby doesn't cook at all. Oh my goodness. I think we need to do a hubby night. Get my hubby on and get him to cook, get your hubbies to watch. Maybe you ladies will be able to inspire them. Or maybe they'll find, if they see another bloke doing it, maybe they'll be inspired to do it. Who knows? All right, I'm just going to get a bowl. I'll be right back, guys. And we'll serve some of that up. Get rid of that so you can have a look. And I'll drizzle some dressing on as well. I'm also going to sprinkle some Parmesan on. A little bit of calcium. Why not? Why not? Why the heck not? You can do whatever. That's what I love about all these recipes. You just adapt them to however you want. Love it. I love it, love it, love it. Get those seeds off in there. Oh, I'm peeing all over the place. We've got a loose pea. Peeing all over the place. There we are. Yeah, I think we should do that. Yeah, that's right. The barbecue is your hubby's domain. Oh, he sounds like one of those he's a man's man, Pamela. He doesn't get in the kitchen, he's on the barbie. But I think that's a good idea, Mel. We should do that. For sure. Bit of palmy. Let's do that. Oh, I didn't really need much of this there anyway. give it a little, I'm glad I doubled this salad dressing. Definitely double the salad dressing, guys, if you're going to do it. Definitely, definitely. And there is dinner. There we are. Yum, yum, yum. Now I'm going to go and tuck in. We'll serve up another bowl for my hubby. We're going to tuck in, eat. Then we're going to go for our walk with the pooches. And then I'm going to sit out the back and I'm going to have a Thirsty Thursday drink. Yes. Again, thank you so much for joining me while I cook dinner. You will, once this is finished, you will find the link to this recipe. It's very easy, obviously, because I'm doing a lot of talking and going through the motions and stuff. It always takes up a little bit more time, but that's okay. That's no problem. But I'm going to go and enjoy this. You guys have a wonderful evening. I'll see you next week. Enjoy your weekend. Have a fantastic weekend. For those of us here in WA, stay cool. It's going to be hot. I need to stay cool. No, I'll be right. I'll get out there and enjoy it. I just hope it's not too hot for the picnic. Oh, God. I hope not. But anyway, we'll see how that all goes anyway. But much love, as always. Mwah. And I will see you sometime next week. And we'll rearrange another breadstick workshop as well. Thanks again, guys. Bye.